Welcome. If you have ever looked at a problem in the world and thought, someone should really fix that, then this course was made for you. We are living in one of the most exciting moments in human history for entrepreneurship. More people are starting businesses than ever before. Technology has lowered the barriers to entry. Global markets are more accessible. And the tools available to first-time founders today would have seemed like science fiction just 2 decades ago. But here is the truth that most people miss. Having a great idea is only the beginning. The real work, the strategic thinking, the ethical decisions, the financial planning, and the storytelling, that is what separates the people who dream from the people who actually build something. This playlist is going to take you through all of it, step by step, chapter by chapter. My name is your guide through this full course based on the textbook Entrepreneurship, and over the next 15 videos, we are going to cover every major concept you need to go from curiosity to clarity to action. Whether you are a student, a career changer, a side hustler looking to go full-time, or simply someone who wants to understand how the business world really works from the ground up, this playlist has something for you. Let me walk you through exactly what we are going to cover. We start with Chapter 1, the entrepreneurial perspective. This is where we define what entrepreneurship actually means and explore the mindset that separates entrepreneurial thinkers from everyone else. We look at who entrepreneurs are, what drives them, and why the entrepreneurial way of thinking matters in any career. Chapter 2 takes us into the entrepreneurial journey and pathways. Not every founder follows the same road, and in this chapter we map out the different paths people take, from starting something brand new to buying an existing business, franchising, or even entrepreneurship inside a larger organization. Chapter 3 covers the ethical and social responsibilities of entrepreneurs. Building a business is not just about profit. Entrepreneurs have real responsibilities to their customers, their communities, and the world. This chapter digs into what it means to run a business with integrity and how social responsibility can actually become a competitive advantage. In Chapter 4, we explore creativity, innovation, and invention. These 3 words are often used interchangeably, but they mean very different things. We break down the creative process, examine where great business ideas actually come from, and look at how to build a culture that encourages innovation at every level. Chapter 5 is all about identifying entrepreneurial opportunity. Ideas are everywhere, but not every idea is a real opportunity. This chapter teaches you how to spot genuine market gaps, evaluate whether an idea has real potential, and understand the conditions that make an opportunity worth pursuing. Chapter 6 dives into problem-solving and need recognition techniques. Great entrepreneurs are great problem solvers. Here we walk through specific frameworks and tools for identifying what customers actually need, often before the customers themselves can articulate it. This is the foundation of building something people genuinely want. Chapter 7 shifts into telling your entrepreneurial story and pitching the idea. You could have the best business concept in the world, but if you cannot communicate it clearly and compellingly, you will struggle to attract investors, partners, or customers. This chapter is about finding your narrative, building a pitch, and learning how to inspire others with your vision. Chapter 8 covers entrepreneurial marketing and sales. Marketing for a startup looks very different from marketing inside a large corporation. In this chapter, we explore how entrepreneurs reach their target audiences with limited resources, build brand awareness from scratch, and turn interested prospects into paying customers. Chapter 9 takes us into entrepreneurial finance and accounting. Numbers tell the story of your business, and in this chapter, we make sure you can read that story clearly. We cover the basics of startup funding, cash flow management, financial statements, and the key metrics every entrepreneur needs to understand to keep their business alive and growing. Chapter 10 is titled Launch for Growth to Success. This is the chapter where planning meets reality. We talk about what it actually looks and feels like to launch a business, the common pitfalls in those first critical months, and the strategies that help new ventures move from surviving to thriving. Chapter 11 covers the business model and plan. The business plan gets a lot of attention, but the business model is equally important. In this chapter, we explore different business model structures, how to design one that is sustainable, and how to build a business plan that functions as a real strategic tool rather than just a document that sits in a drawer. Chapter 12 is about building networks and foundations. Success in entrepreneurship is rarely a solo journey. Here we examine how to intentionally build the relationships, mentorships, and professional networks that give your business access to resources, knowledge, and opportunities you could never create alone. Chapter 13 addresses business structure options, including legal, tax, and risk issues. Should you be a sole proprietor, an LLC, an S-corp, or something else entirely? The structure you choose has real consequences for your taxes, your personal liability, and how your business grows. This chapter helps you understand the landscape so you can make informed decisions. Chapter 14 explores the fundamentals of resource planning. Every entrepreneur faces constraints: limited time, limited money, limited people. Resource planning is the discipline of figuring out what you have, what you need, and how to close that gap strategically. This chapter gives you practical tools for managing the resources that fuel your business. And Chapter 15, our final stop, is simply called Next Steps. Because completing a course is not the end of the journey, it is the beginning. We wrap up by helping you synthesize everything you have learned, reflect on your own entrepreneurial path, and identify concrete actions you can take immediately to move forward. So here is what you are going to be able to do after you watch this entire playlist. You will be able to think like an entrepreneur and evaluate opportunities with a trained eye. You will know how to build and communicate a compelling business idea. You will understand the financial fundamentals that keep a business healthy. You will have a framework for making ethical decisions under pressure. And you will have a clear picture of the structural, legal, and operational decisions you need to make as you build. This is not a course about theory for the sake of theory. Every concept we cover connects directly to real decisions that real entrepreneurs face every day. If you are ready to take this journey seriously, the first thing I want you to do right now is subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so you do not miss a single chapter when it drops. Leave a comment below telling me where you are in your entrepreneurial journey. Are you at the very beginning? Do you already have an idea? Have you already launched and you are looking to level up? I read every comment, and knowing where you are helps me make each video better for you. The world needs more people who are willing to identify problems and build solutions. It needs more ethical, creative, strategic thinkers who are willing to take the leap. That might just be you. Let us find out together. Chapter 1 starts right now.